Can you kindly briefly tell us about what exactly is environmental engineering to begin with?
Yeah, basically, engineering in general is getting the principles that you learn from university, from physics, chemistry, biology, math, and translating them to solutions. So, as for my environmental engineering degree, you try to find solutions in environmental matters such as waste management or water treatment, pollution, and more.
Mhm.
And also for chemical engineering is also finding solutions, but more into manufacturing processes and industrial, pharmaceuticals, food industry. Engineering in general is finding solutions
Mhm.
to common problems that we face daily
Mhm.
and the environment faces daily also.
Said and very well explained. Thank you, Panos. But then you did your bachelor's in environmental engineering, and then you followed it up with a master's in chemical and biochemical engineering, correct?
Yes, correct.
Really? Can you kindly just tell us a little bit more about the transition of going from environmental engineering towards chemical engineering? How was that for you? Uh,
Yeah, so after finishing my bachelor's degree here in Greece, I thought I was not very specialized in something. I had knowledge from many different fields that environmental engineering provides. And I wanted to be more specific, more specialized in chemistry, in chemical engineering. So I chose that master's degree. And also, my decision to study abroad was a decision that was made after a lot of thinking. I tried to analyze the situation with all the European countries and see if my future will be better in Denmark or in Sweden or in Germany. And yeah, I thought the program that DTU provided in Denmark was very suitable for me, and that's why I chose it.
okay, amazing. But environmental engineering and chemical engineering, just like you said in the beginning, engineering is all about finding solutions using the scientific methods. In your experience, what were the main overlaps between the environmental and chemical?
So my main concern taking the decision was I didn't want to do a master's degree where I basically learn the same things that I learned in my bachelor's degree. Because bachelor's degrees in engineering in Greece are 5 years. So you basically learn a lot and you don't want to learn them again. So yeah, they overlap, but um, DTU gives an opportunity for you to choose a lot of subjects, many elective courses that you can take from different fields, and that gives you freedom uh, to avoid this overlapping that you mentioned,
Mhm.
and choose the correct courses that you want to educate yourself with,
Mhm.
and yeah, not take the courses that you took in your bachelor's again.
Okay, amazing. I mean, and exactly, you're very right. You don't want to end up learning the same stuff in the master's that you already have covered in your bachelor's. So it's a good idea
Yeah.
to really expand your range of knowledge, I guess. So that is very rightly said. But now
Mhm.
that you have done two different degrees, you have done environmental and chemical, and you have, of course, have done them on different levels. If you were to compare the two degrees with each other, the environmental subjects and with the chemical mindset, do you feel that one is easier or difficult than the other?
Yeah, it's kind of hard for me because it's not the same university that I did
Mm-hmm.
both.
Okay.
So I
Mm-hmm.
cannot really compare them. But
Mm-hmm.
I think if you did a bachelor's degree in environmental engineering and if you did a bachelor's degree in chemical engineering, they are not very they're, they're not very different in terms
Mm-hmm.
of difficulty.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but as for me, it was, yeah, it was harder to do the master's degree. But also I needed to adapt to a different country. I needed to adapt to a different culture and educational system. So that played the role too.
Okay, of course. Yeah, I mean, of course, moving to a different country and to a different university, that tends to have a very strong impact on of course, on your own experience. Yeah, that is totally understandable. Thank you. But then finally, I'll ask you this. You said earlier, of course, that that you didn't want to learn the same stuff in the master's, the one that you did in your bachelor's, and that's why you went ahead and did a different degree from what you had done your bachelor's in. But if you were to compare, because you did your bachelor's also in engineering and you did your master's in chemical, do you feel that the topics that you had learned from environmental or the fundamental knowledge that you had helped you in transition into chemical engineering degree? Or do you feel that when you went into the master's, chemical engineering was a completely different sector that you had to get used to?
Oh, for sure it helped. 5 years is a lot, and all the courses that you take provide you with such information that you use in the future. And of course, the courses that I chose to take in chemical engineering were somewhat related to my previous ones. Of course, there are exceptions always. There might be courses that are not very well related to the previous ones, and you have to study a lot to not to catch up, because people might be more well educated in that subject compared to you. So yeah, I think.
Okay, but that's understandable. Thank you so very much for sharing that.
Thank you for listening. And if you have not done so already, remember to become a free member at Chemical Engineering Life. And do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and stay tuned for more upcoming podcasts with chemical engineers. Thank you and have a great day.